first
Alright.
topic here is we're going to be talking about the decline of general fighting games overall.
Mhm.
Mortal Kombat, Smash, all of the from point A to point B, all of it. We'll start off with Mortal Kombat,
Okay.
and we'll work our way through the list.
Yeah, alright. Like I said, I seen Mortal Kombat 1 maybe like a week on my For You page and it just disappeared. I mean, it came back up later on during the BBC combo thing, bro. I don't know what was going on with that, but
Yeah, it fell off real hard too, which is the part that makes it such a big shame. It was so
yeah.
popular,
It was hyped up, like, bro. It
and
was
then
so
we
hyped
get
up.
nothing.
Yeah. Would you
Well, I
blame it
think
all on that base? My fault.
it's good.
I mean, like it
Well,
is kind of because of the fact that they're not putting as much passion into the extra content as they did in Mortal Kombat 11 or 10, and it's hampering them a lot.
yeah, like when like you see the game, like every time I look at it, it's like you use a story, there's regular fighting, but there's no new content for a month. It's just dry desert. You can't keep a game alive like that. Players need something to constantly do, different things to like play. But when all you have is a story that's boring after the first trip
Mhm.
and nothing else to do but online mode or just fight AIs, like it's not gonna keep a player.
Yeah, it doesn't draw in new talent either, because of the fact
And
that it isn't new person friendly.
Okay. So it's like it's for people who's played the other games.
Yeah, mostly.
All right.
and I think the new Mortal Kombat's more new person friendly. I think
It
that
is.
the way they changed the combo system and stuff like that, it's like
It
it
helps
makes
out a
it a
lot.
bit easier.
But it's
Well,
just one of the general problems that come with any fighting game is that like there's people there's people who've been playing it their entire lives. Like that's what they do for a career. They stream and play
Right.
fighting games. So
Yeah.
we end up
And so
having
like,
problems with all that.
I mean, is it not like when you queue up to fight other people? Like, is it not skill based matching?
I don't know. I haven't played one in ages. The last time I played one,
that's for as ranked and as regular. Regular,
Mm-hmm.
you fight against anybody. Wow. And ranked, that's when you fight against people at your skill level. But
Is the skill
anybody,
based? Is it accurate?
is it accurate? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
the
I didn't
skill.
really touch ranked too much.
Mm. So you just play regular?
Yeah.
yeah,
I think that for what it does have, it does really good. Like, the story might not be the best, but it's very enticing. The gameplay is brand new, but I like what they did and what they pulled from the previous game.
yeah.
As into one.
The Johnny Cage stuff is really what kept Mortal Kombat going. You got caged.
Okay. Oh yeah, isn't that his
You
His
hit them
fist
with
or
your
something?
fatal blow as Johnny Cage,
Mhm.
and people would play International Love by Pitbull and Chris Brown over top of it,
Mhm.
and
Wow.
that kept it going. And then the Gearus BBC combo came through.
The fact that like the
Bro, what-
BBC combo and Mortal Kombat are like in the same sentence, kind of crazy.
Bro.
To think about.
It really is. It really is. I ain't gonna lie. Do you think like it kept the game more relevant for a little while longer?
Yes,
Or-
because
For a bit,
Okay.
like, kind of flickered the lifespan up a bit.
yeah,
Okay.
it really helped kind of nudge it forward more because like Johnny Cage carried like everything about the game for the first like
Mhm.
month of its existence.
What?
It
Like,
died out, and then Gearus with the double BBC and the BBC combo comes up, completely turns the tables, and then is gone within the week.
yeah. Because, like, after the normal content, like, because I saw people going on live playing Mortal Kombat, and then later on, once it died down, it came back up with the BBC combo. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, is this what Mortal Kombat is now? Just people doing it and then leaving the game?
And the thing that makes Mortal Kombat 1 so much more depressing is that it had such good potential to lead off from where Mortal Kombat 11 did. Because in Mortal Kombat 11, not only did they have an amazing story with good characters, but they also had like they had a great spot to start from, and they didn't utilize it to its full potential.
Yeah, I kind of think that, like, going off of the story thing, Mortal Kombat 1 story was very, like, off-putting when you really, like, look deep into it. Like, it wasn't really that, like, well fleshed out.
Isn't it like in Mortal Kombat 1 everything's reset though, right?
Yeah, Fire God
Yeah,
Liu Kang
but, like,
becomes the Keeper of Time, so he makes a new universe and tries his best to make the bad people good, or the bad people irrelevant. But then, Shang Tsung, I think it is,
Yeah.
from like an alternate timeline of 11, because they were such powerful people fighting each other, it caused a rip in space time. So every
But they both
universe
won.
is technically a thing. So every single character you could have fight Kronika, who is the final boss of 11, fight Kronika, is a timekeeper in their own timeline. Katana, Raiden, Liu Kang, Shang Tsung, all of them.
And then Liu Kang is the new god, right?
He is not only the
In
new
his
Keeper of
universe.
Time, but he's also Fire God Liu Kang, because him and Raiden merged into one being in his timeline.
Okay. Alright. That sounds cool.
It's
I'm
cool,
kinda wondering,
but they
though, like,
failed the execution.
what happened to the Elder Gods?
They
Like,
all
in,
died.
like, the old, like,
They all died.
they'll die?
They died. They did die.
That's very odd that, like, they were so important in the earlier story, and then they just, like, got killed off like that.
The thing about the Titans, or the Timekeepers, is that they're more powerful than the Elder Gods. They are an Elder God one level higher.
So, like, what do y'all feel like could be done to make it better than what it is right now?
First of all, we need the
think
combat
what-
kids back.
The combat did.
Yeah,
That,
Cassie,
yeah.
Jackie, Takeda, and Kunjin. They made 11 and 10 perfect.
As in what? Like, what did they do
Like-
for the game?
So
they just
Johnny-
added, like, more story to it.
Yeah, because now not only do we have all of the original characters like Kano, Johnny, Sonya, and Jax, but we also have the next bloodline down. You know, we get to see how their history shaped the way their kids are. And we also get to see relationships form and then break between other characters.
Like, Johnny, like,
Between 10 and
he starts
11, like, Cassie and Sonya Blade, who's her mom, have a really shitty relationship. Well, terrible. I'll edit that out.
Okay. Alright. So, it's the story. They make the story better.
so with, like, Johnny, right? You know, when you first see Johnny, he's this, like, cocky, dickhead, movie star, famous guy. And, like, he, like, first meets Sonya at the first Mortal Kombat tournament in, like, a couple hundred years. And he's just this, like, cocky dickhead who's just trying to get with her. But, like, once he has a kid, his mood shifts completely. You probably think, like, Johnny would be the deadbeat who wants to spend no time with his kid, but Johnny was the only one actually keeping, like, the relationship between him, his kid, and his mother together. Because Sonya was too busy with her military work to actually spend time with Cassie, so Johnny had to do it all. Which is why Cassie and Sonya's relationship was so struggled in the later games, because Sonya was just never there.
So, okay. So, Johnny is made out to be worse than what he is, right?
Yeah. Johnny
In the earlier
looks
games,
worse in the earlier games. He's just like how he is in Mortal Kombat 1 in the earlier versions of Mortal Kombat.
But he's so much worse. I'm not gonna lie. Mortal Kombat 1, like the earlier Mortal Kombat Johnny's a lot worse than MK1 Johnny.
That is so
MK1
true.
Johnny's cocky, but he's respectable.
Yeah.
So what? He thinks he's better than everyone else? Is that what y'all mean by cocky?
In Mortal Kombat 10 and 11, yeah. Well, 9, 10, and 11.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
They also had really good guest characters in 10 and 11. The first guest characters to pop up in 10 were Alien and Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you have Jason Voorhees. Let me think.
It was Jason and
Takeda
Leatherface.
DLC?
Wasn't Freddy
No,
in one of
Takeda
them too?
was in base game for 10. Who else popped up in 10?
Was Freddy Krueger not in one of them?
That was number 9.
Wow. Wow.
But in number 11,
Joker.
yeah, Joker,
Spawn.
Spawn, RoboCop, Terminator, Rambo.
Oh my goodness.
They have like a really good lineup of guest characters. I'm not gonna lie, MK1 has really good lineups of guest characters, but they're so far apart, it's unbearable.
Yeah, like, our guest character roster for this one starts off with Omni-Man, Homelander, and Peacemaker? Peacekeeper?
Yeah.
I've
And
heard
then
of
they do.
Right.
You first, Mike.
You can go ahead.
What I think is that like the roster really good, but they shouldn't have spaced them out so far.
Yeah.
Did they not do that in the other games?
Mm-mm. 2 would get released at a time.
Maybe they have more ideas.
And in like previous games, they would have like different ways to play them. Like with X, with the different like entirely different move sets.
Yeah.
Like you had 3 different entirely new move sets, and with 11, you can change the move set how you want it specifically to what you want. You can have the moves you like how you wanted them.
Yeah.
Mm.
In 10, you could choose 3 separate paths that all have unique versions of the basic attacks that either like change up certain things. Like there's a version of Scorpion where he gets his Hellblades from in 9, 8, and 7, and he uses those instead of his fist for the uppercut attacks. And they do like an extra 2% damage normally compared to a normal uppercut. And they also have generally more... They have different fatalities, brutalities, and stuff attached to them. And that's what made Mortal Kombat 10 so replayable.
So it didn't die.
Because there's just not as much to do. Like, there's that one mode, I forgot what it was called, where you like go around this like world and you like fight enemies. But I played it. It's extremely like, it's not shallow, but it's not that in depth either. Like you kind of just walk around, you fight an enemy, and then you just get skins for your character. That's all I see it for. Because there's nothing more to that. Like, it's like arcade mode with extra steps, to be honest. And like they try and make it like a difficulty spike with the bosses, but I don't think making a boss like unreasonably unfair to fight is a difficulty spike. That's just tedious.
Mm-hmm.
So like, because I know didn't 11 last for years or something like that?
Oh yeah, it was
before
amazing.
All right, so that's what we're expecting from 1.
Yeah, we were expecting it to be amazing like 11 because the development period between 10 and 11 was like 2.5 years, and the development between 11 and 1 was like twice that.
Mm-hmm.
So we were expecting greatness and got mediocre.
Do you feel they can still make it better?
They can try. I don't know if it's gonna work.
I think it's too late at this point.
It's too late.
Like we're already like nearly halfway through the game's life cycle, and it hasn't even been like a year yet.
Yeah, it's been like 3/4 of a year. So
Wait, so is it
And
like
like,
rebooting everything from the previous games? Is that what they're
no,
trying
some
to
of the
do?
previous games still happen.
No.
Yeah, they all happened. The only person who remembers it, well, there's two people that remember it, besides the other Titans, because their own timeline. It's Geras and
Raiden. Well, not Raiden, Luke.
Liu Kang, because
Oh.
Liu Kang doesn't like the fact that he gets to be a Titan. Geras was perfectly fine accepting that responsibility of being the Keeper of Time. Liu Kang doesn't mind being a god, he just doesn't want to control other people's destinies completely.
Plus, he's not really that good at it.
Yeah.
Since, Shang Tsung became evil like fucking 50 times.
Mm.
Which
So,
I
you know-
kind of,
Go ahead.
which I don't understand why Liu Kang thought his plan was gonna work when Kronika tried for a millennia to make her look perfect and couldn't.
And couldn't. She failed miserably every time.
So is it like everyone in Mortal Kombat, they're like destined to be what they're supposed to be?
Almost guaranteed, yeah.
Guaranteed. And they want to change that?
They
Or
want
stop
to.
it?
People want to try to change it, but it never works. Like,
Mm.
the only things that are different in this one is that Kuai Liang, who is normally Sub-Zero, is Scorpion.
Mhm.
The person
And-
the person who is Smoke, who turns into Noob Saibot, is still Smoke, and will eventually be Noob Saibot. But
Thank you. Smoke and Noob Saibot are two different people. You're thinking of Bihan, buddy. That's Sub-Zero.
yeah, Bihan. Oh yeah, yeah,
Bihan and Smoke are not the same person.
yeah. Not in this one.
Oh, wasn't
So
Bihan
Bihan
the
is
first
Sub-Zero this time. And
Bihan
Kuai
is the
Liang-
original Sub-Zero. That's
Yeah.
why he's Sub-Zero now.
But then Kuai Liang comes into play. But that's not going to happen this time, because he's Scorpion this time.
Yeah, but
Aren't-
in one of the post-credit scenes, you see Hanzo, the Scorpion that we're normally used to.
Yeah, which means Hanzo might end up being Sub-Zero after Bihan croaks and turns into Noob Saibot.
Okay. And isn't
They
in the
did
new
set
one?
up another game.
In the new one, aren't they brothers or something? Scorpion and
Scorpion and Sub-Zero, yeah, they're brothers.
Yeah.
Bihan and Kuai
Yeah,
Liang.
but for some reason they decided to make Bihan a dickhead again for no reason.
They make him the bad guy every single time.
No, but like this time it's so like unwarranted because it's not like their side was really losing.
Yeah, they weren't losing. He was just like, see,
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
it's fine. He was like, see, Dad, I don't like him. He was being a nice guy. I don't like that. I'm gonna kill him.
And then he's just like a dickhead to Smoke for no reason.
Yeah, like, why is he so mean to Tomas? Like, bro's just trying his best.
I'm just not understanding like why they have to make him like the asshole every single bit. Like they can't like switch it up. I mean, I understand that like every character has their own destiny, but the way they like plotted it out for Bihan specifically,
Yeah,
like
it's like
to randomly switch sides, it's so out of
it's
pocket,
literally
like,
just so nothing.
it's so Noob Saibot to exist again
Like,
because they're already setting up Hanzo, they're already setting up Noob Saibot, so we already know that these characters are gonna die, but it's the way that they set them up.
exactly. It's like, maybe Sub-Zero doesn't have to be the bad guy. Like, that'd be nice and all. If
Like
he,
it's not like
wouldn't be the bad guy for once.
it's not like Kuai Liang where he like got tricked into thinking that like everybody he loved was killed. No, he just
Yeah.
decided I want to be evil right now.
Yeah, he didn't have a Hanzo Hasashi thing either, where they, the cybernetic enhancements from the Lin Kuei are discontinued, but one of them that was gained sentience being Sector decides to start a rivalry between the Shirai Ryu and the like the Lin Kuei by going out and just absolutely bodying Hanzo Hisashi's family. Like that that doesn't happen in
there's
this
no
one
reason
yet.
for it.
But hold on.
And also
So-
in Mortal Kombat 1, there's cameo fighters that you can't actively play as, but you can summon them to get a couple hits off or aid to your combo.
I do kind of find that stupid. I ain't gonna lie.
It would be nice if, like, you were limited on who you could choose from the full roster. Like, all of the characters were in the full roster. But you know, you could, if you choose to play X character, you only have access to these cameos. And that's, more people from the same thing. So, you don't have, like, just cameos and just normal fighters. Your cameos can be normal fighters. And I think that would have definitely helped the everything of the game.
Yeah, like
Because having Jax as a cameo fighter, Jax being one of the coolest characters in all of Mortal Kombat, kind of like killed the vibe.
Jax. Oh, who is that?
He's the really ooh-rah American black guy. Really buff, mechanical arms.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the black guy.
but also like thinking of like Mortal Kombat and like how it got so fast makes me think like what happened to Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6, brand new Street Fighter haven't had one in years, and it just disappears in the thin air after like a month of being out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like,
Like they had,
right.
I feel like that like it was like they have all these new systems, all these like new characters that revamped everything, these new graphics, just for the game to just die. Like no, I see no content on it. I don't really see too many people playing it. And like it's not like completely dead, but like a lot of people still play it, but you don't really see much about it.
It was lost to public
It's not-
eye very fast.
Multiverse. I mean, not Mortal Kombat. I feel like it hasn't died as hard as a game like Multiverses though. If y'all remember that.
Yeah, I do
That's
remember it.
understandable. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Multiverse-
I used to be really big on that game. Like when it first dropped, in, like the first like week, I had like 24 hours. I was like really big into it.
It had
but,
potential as a
like-
game. They just didn't want to put time and money into it.
I think they did, but they just didn't do it correctly. Like one thing that I noticed from the start, my friend didn't believe me when I said this, or he didn't like understand, was that the game has no content. Because one, when you get into the game, all you have is these couple characters. That's cool. You need to unlock some more. That's fine. But all you can do is fight online. 1v1, 2v2 is party, the normal stuff. After that, there's quite literally nothing. There's
So
nothing
you're
to
like, you're talking about like the side, like the mini games and stuff. Those modes.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's
okay.
nothing like that to play, and there's not enough characters to have nothing else in between that.
Yeah.
And they did good with releasing more characters. There was a new character every other time, but what they started doing was they started changing too much up. Like Velma, for instance, Velma was extremely broken when she first came out. I understand that. I used to play Velma. She used to be like harder to knock off the map than the biggest character in the game.
Mhm.
So I understand where like they started like nerfing her and getting rid of like some of her moves, but changing a character's entire kit because she was a bit strong makes no sense.
Yeah,
And then
that gives the same
Sorry,
kind of
Reaper.
vibes of like that would be the same thing as having Garnet being a powerful character and going, you know what? How should we fix this? Let's get rid of her gauntlets, the thing that makes Garnet Garnet.
yeah, pretty
Yeah, That's
much.
true. That's true.
Speaking of getting rid of something, did y'all see how they got rid of the police car because people were making memes of Velma using the police car on LeBron?
Oh, pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Also,
well,
LeBron being in a fighting game is insane.
Yeah. Nah, that's kind
They
of.
nerfed him to the floor though. He's like absolutely unplayable.
Did they
I mean-
pay him?
I mean, good.
Hmm?
That's what he deserves for abandoning the
They have
the
to.
Cavs. Like,
At Benny the Cavs, he got them a chip.
he would leave the team and then come back to them every other season.
Yeah, but he got them a chip. Like, what more do you want? We wanted, bro. After he got them a chip, literally, like half the fucking roster left. I would have left too.
I mean,
Like,
didn't he leave?
Hmm?
Didn't
He left
leave
for
and
Golden
then
State.
Come back and get him a chip. You said he left for Golden State.
Yeah, he left for the Golden State
Ooh.
Warriors.
LeBron.
No, he
Did he?
didn't.
Pretty sure it was Golden State. Or am I just not
I don't
remembering?
know.
my
Hey, go
basketball?
to-
Lakers. He left to the Lakers,
Oh no, another
That's
West
the
Coast
Cavaliers.
basketball team.
bro. But you said the Golden State. Like Golden State, they couldn't even afford LeBron even if they wanted to because they already had Curry, Draymond,
Clay.
Clay, KD,
Alright, so, like, you know, Mortal Kombat died off instantly. Street Fighter, I heard about that for like 3 days and it was gone. Nobody talks about Smash Bros. Anymore because most of the people that still play it either only play it on a casual basis or it's the competitive scene. There's no, like,
well,
middle
to be honest,
kind of ground.
Smash
for it.
Bros survived until like I saw stuff about Smash Bros in 23, and Smash Bros came out in like 2018. Like
That's
Smash
true.
Bros had a very good life cycle
It had a great lifespan.
for a game of that genre. Like
But that's also, like, kind of expected because people are still playing Brawl and Melee, ones that came out for the GameCube today.
yeah, like with Smash, it
Smash
just has
built
so much
brand
to offer.
loyalty.
Yeah, like Smash, the newest one, they upped it. They have like nearly 100 characters in the roster. They have a bunch of different modes. They have a giant story mode that I still haven't even completed.
Like,
They have
a huge arcade mode. They have great
a
online
bunch of
play.
minigames,
They have the
a lot of
amazing
great
story.
characters.
Yeah,
Like
and
the
big title characters.
The characters that came in for DLC were just amazing. They brought in characters from Tekken, Dragon Quest, what else?
Minecraft Steve.
Yeah. What's the other one called? King of Fighters. Like they just brought in a lot of like characters you wouldn't expect, but would make a great addition to the cast.
Yeah.
And like I think that's what really like kept
Kept it alive.
kept it up. Yeah.
So they had consistent updates.
They did.
Yeah.
They were
They updated the game all the time.
not only did they keep relative consistency from the game before it, but they also successfully added new characters and rebalanced stuff when need be.
Well,
And
I mean,
they have tons of classic characters. Like, you know, you have Pikachu, Jigglypuff,
Mario.
Mario, Luigi,
Mario,
Dr.
Luigi,
Mario.
Dr. Mario,
Yes, sir. Can't play a game without Doctor.
Captain
They
Falcon,
added,
Fox,
Piranha Plant.
yeah, just Piranha
For some
Plants. There's
You know, they just
Samus, Link,
And they all have their own unique kits and stuff.
yeah, Solid Snake.
Yeah,
Like, and they all do something different.
King K. Rool.
Ness with PK Fire.
Yeah, I don't want to hear PK Fire anymore. I'm tired of hearing like PK Fire, PK Thunder, bro. That's all I hear.
And they had such unique characters from all over the place that it was able to keep so many people interested. You had Pokemon like Lucario.
Mm-hmm.
They basically had like something for everyone.
Yeah.
There
like,
wasn't a character that you couldn't like.
that you
wanna
couldn't
play.
at least enjoy playing, you know? Like, they
Yeah.
might not be good, but you can enjoy them.
So
Yeah.
they made it
Because
they made it for
Jigglypuff was
everyone.
extremely satisfying to get hits with, because Jigglypuff's hitbox is dead center in their body. There's a guy named Hungrybox who specializes in dominating with Jigglypuff.
That's
And people got so mad at him in Maryland that they threw crabs at him.
They threw crabs at him.
Somebody threw a whole crab at him.
his name was White.
Hungrybox.
Hungrybox.
He was a pro Smash player. Yeah, all of this just together makes a perfect fighting game. And then Brawlhalla tries to copy the Smash formula, and
To be honest, I see like people saying they like Brawlhalla. I just can't get into it because one, it's a toxic cesspool, and two, it's a very spammy game. Like I understand there's skill involved with the combos and stuff like that. I get that. That's in there. But when you're at like a basic level and first starting, there are a lot of like very oppressive like characters and moves that can just absolutely annihilate you and not want to play the game. Which is what happened with me for a while. I mean, I got a bit better and could like get past a lot of it, but sometimes it like still got me and that made me mad. Like even if I progressed and got better at the game, these dumb moves that shouldn't really be this good, it still demolish me.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. I ain't gonna lie. But
And so I think we can end it off here.
alright.
You guys, anything else you guys want to add on before we finish it?
I'm good.
No?
Yeah.
Alright, well...
Alright, then.